capture of the U505 in the control room. Before we get there, you guys are going to see a couple different rooms. One being the galley, which is the kitchen. The chef would have to use 3 hot plates in a oven as small as a shoebox to feed 59 men. You will also see the senior officer quarters. You will see the sound and radio room, and across from that, you will also see Captain Longa's bunk as well. And we'll meet you this way.
Will we walk back through here?
No, so if you want to
Take a look. Yes.
Switch places with you.
Yeah, I wonder if that's real.
Yeah, but they've opened it up.
This is, I would almost not be able to fit through here. I can almost not fit in here.
I know. And they raised it.
That was creepy. I thought there was someone on the bed.
See how narrow this is?
Yeah, I know.
These are big men in here. Hold up, music, typewriter.
That's
I'm gonna
it.
take a picture of that.
Okay.
That's 5'7". Okay, so Captain Longa just happens to be very tall, standing at 6 feet.
So he would be able, he would not really be, he would have to go like this to
Yes.
get there.
Constantly.
That would anger me a lot.
While those going around.
You got this. Okie dokie.
Oh, actually, you know who was in
All right.
Your Grandpa Brian. Did you know that?
Wait, in the World War II Navy?
No. But he was in the Navy. He was on a submarine.
Everything's switching.
We'll have to ask Grandpa about that.
All right, is that everyone?
We still got a bunch of people coming.
Wait, is that how you
we
were
can
to get
squeeze
out?
on in. Yes, this is one of the hatches that you would go in and out of the boat. In a few minutes or so, the light will actually turn on. So if you want a quick peek, yeah, then you'll get a chance.
Hopefully I don't
Yeah,
get
I'll
killed
stand
here.
close to the ladder. We can some more room right here if you guys want to scoot this way, just so everyone can kind of come in and
Did you see this?
Cool. So welcome everybody to the control room. This is
Oh,
pretty
that
much
is very
where
high
you
up.
would drive the boat, essentially. Now, just to kind of set the scene, there would be scouts on top and on the surface, watching, making sure everything is okay. But today, June 4th, 1944, they saw something a little bit more terrifying than just merchant ally ships. They saw Hunter Killer Task Group 22.3. So now Captain Longa decides to jump into action and call a crash dive. Now, it's very hectic, but a crash dive is when the men in the off-duty men would have to rush to the front, to the torpedo room, to dog pound on top of each other to make the boat heavier in the front. Now, if they did this correctly, this can happen all in under 37 seconds. Now, after they're finally underwater, they have to go into silent mode, okay? You have to be as quiet as possible. The ping that you hear is called sonar. It's like echolocation.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before.
Cool. Sound underwater travels a lot farther. A loud conversation, even how I'm talking right now, you would be able to hear. So Captain Longa tells the off-duty men to go to their bunks, go to sleep. Would you be able to go to sleep being hunted right now? No.
I mean, I
The
might.
thought would be a sleepy man is a quiet man. Also, it's there to save oxygen. Now, the crush depth of U505 is about 755 feet. We are going lower and lower underwater, about 450, 500 feet or so. So the groaning that you hear is the whole of U505 caving in a little bit from the ocean. But the sound that we're really listening for would be splashes. That means that they're dropping depth charges, explosions that go off at a certain depth underwater.
Is that Slash?
Yes. Technically, this would be going on for about a week,
Oh my lord.
just to set the scene for you.
Oh gosh.
Just being quiet. Whispers. That was an explosion. And one hit the U-505. Now the men can just do nothing but hold on tight. Now they're going into a death spiral. Now Captain Longo has to make a quick decision because 755 feet, you're crushed like a tin can. So he decides to surface and save his men. Now, while they're surfacing, Captain Longo decides he wants the men to scuttle the boat, which means sink it on purpose. Captain Longo and 3 other sailors head up top to the conning tower to check out what's going on and meet the Americans face to face. Now, pretty soon, you will hear about only a few seconds, but in real life, it was 6 minutes of gunfire. Now, unfortunately, there was one casualty, and then Captain Longo also was shot in the hip. But the sailor that scuttled the boat opened up the sea strainer, which is just a valve that goes straight into the ocean. Now the U-555 is definitely flooding. As the Germans are abandoning ship, the American boarding party decides to jump onto the ship because they want to get as much information as possible off the boat as quickly as possible. Now, there are about 9 of them. They're going through. One of them ended up finding the sea strainer. And right next to the sea strainer was the sea strainer top. And he was able to put it right back on and close the hatch. That gave them valuable time to look for and take out everything they could possibly take out of the boat. They got about 9 pounds or 9 bags worth of information and also 2 Enigma machines. Now, she disappeared, but we are going to talk a little bit more about what happened after that because we do not have control of the vessel yet. It is still death spiraling actually, and we're going to talk more about that in the electric motor room, right? Yeah. Yes, great. You're going to pass by the diesel motor room on the way. Now, while you're passing by, you'll also see the sea strainer. It has a light beaming on it, so you can know what you're talking about. Please, no one go this way. Everyone head that way. Okay.
You wanna come with him?
Watch your heads.
I'll do the next time.
This is very narrow.
It's very, there's a sea strainer.
I can't. Careful.
So many wheels. Controls and cold.
Oh. As I was walking, it literally felt like shaking.
I think that's pretty much everyone. So welcome to the Electric Motors Room. So at this point, Dan Gallery has been down here looking for a way to fix the rudders. Because right now we're still death spiraling. We have to gain control of the boat. So they found the manual controls right here, but this hatch was closed. Now, a closed hatch tends to be very dangerous for multiple reasons. One being it could be possibly a flood. The other reason it could be booby trapped. So Captain Dan Gallery go ahead and check to make sure everything was okay. Orders his men to press up against the hole right here just in case they have to push it back if it is flooded, and they brace themselves. And then in a few seconds or so, this is what they saw. Literally nothing. So it was very minimal flooding, but the wheel back there is the manual controls to the rudder, so they were able to gain control of the U-505 and tow it to safety. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about how it ended up in a big hole in the ground here in Chicago. Out there, Juliana will have your attention then. But you will get a chance to actually take a very quick peek inside and let us know.
What? Oh yeah, we're good.
Sure, yeah, so super quick, like 5 seconds. Look your head inside. Please don't walk inside because that is the original flooring, okay? And thank you guys for struggle busing with me today.
Wait, so you're saying, like, if we were to walk in there, like, it could, like, all of a sudden just collapse?
Exactly. Excuse me, sir, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good for me. Is that good for you? Okay.
Oh. Let me just... There is a lot. Oh, that looks like very bad flooring.
Wait, so we can?
You can poke your head in there, yeah?
That is, you can't walk in there.
I know, so I'll get some really good notes, I'm sure.
That was very fun.
Thank you.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
I will remember all of that. Every single piece of it. Look at this. Look at that.
Oh, for about 6 or 7 months, but I am a coal
I'm
miner.
fine. I'm wearing a hoodie.
You're a coal mine.
You're cold-blooded.
I know that one. So you'll
Yeah,
have to
kind
talk
of.
to you.
While we're waiting for the rest of our group, does anyone have any questions?
Who invented the 7
That's a big question that I don't have the answer for. I'm sorry.
Look at all the stuff.
I
in
know,
there, and
it's
I'm like,
spectacular.
who thought this up?
Yep. There was a lot of simultaneous inventions that, you know, led to lots of different, you know, subjects. Yeah.
So, technically, they were trying to sink it, right?
Yeah.
So how did it just not sink, and like how was it able to be recovered?
Yeah, so that's a good question. So the question was, the whole goal was for it to be sunk, right? But how was it not? The depth charge that did hit it, that ended up getting them to resurface, was kind of the last thing that they wanted. They were like, okay, we want to resurface it, and their plan actually was to capture this boat. So they actually did not want to sink it. Okay. So after the capture, it needs to be kept top secret, so it was towed to a British naval base in Bermuda. Everyone was sworn to secrecy, and all of the German sailors were taken to a prisoner of war camp in Louisiana. Now, after the war, it didn't need to be kept a secret anymore, so they were going to tow it along to different ports to raise war bonds, and after that, they were going to use it as target practice. But Captain Dan Gallery wanted it to become dedicated as a war memorial, so he worked with MSI and the city of Chicago to bring it here. Now, it stood on our lawn for 50 years, from 1954 to 2004, and at that time, they built this enclosure for it. And today, it stands as a reminder of how innovation can have a significant impact on human lives throughout history. Thank you guys for your flexibility today, and if you have any more questions, let me know.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
I said thank you to her.
I mean, it was kind of warm there.
You want to go see the movie about the dogs?
I guess.
I mean, we'll be sitting down.
But,
And there's one that starts at 3 o'clock.
look, guys, I am in Chicago Underground. And this is the U505 but like on the outside. So I'm like, hey, I want to do a little video of me being on the inside. I'm going to send this to some friends. I'm going to post this on YouTube as well. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this. This thing is gigantic. Wait! Mom! I want to do the simulator. Simulator. Look.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at this thing.
Wait in line. Get in line.
Oh. I'm gonna...
Just a second.
I know, but I can go right here. My feet hurt. I just want to sit down. Oh yeah, the reason why we couldn't enter the back part is because it was actually part of the thing. No. Yeah, I guess it teaches people how to surface in here. Technically, just how to be in the U-boat. Yeah, there's actually no water, so. Yeah. Oh my. Heck, my head hurts. My head hurts. Help. You guys heard me say my mom say my name. I just don't care. Yeah, it's fine. Okay.